Lovely bezel set stones all the way through.
Beautiful, and I want to thank you. We gave you a little sneak peek at those beautiful cross drop earrings. They did completely sell out. And do you believe we are getting ready to start our second and final hour of the visit with Nikki Butler? So you know what that means. We're going to be obviously shifting gears here because once a year Nikki brings to us his Irish collection, which is going to take your breath away. That's going to be coming up a little bit later on, which has been so popular from previews on .com, which we always love. And this next selection, I've been wearing these earrings. This is the Drop Starburst.
Oh, the Starburst.
I had so many compliments.
On you, don't they? Yeah.
And it's funny because I wasn't sure because I have the showstopper necklace
it's
on.
Unusual, but they work.
And I said, Nikki, and he goes, everybody was like,
and
Yasmin, that's so pretty.
We're all backstage and they said, yeah, put them on. Yeah.
They said, it's it, Lynn, and I love these. So it's the earrings for $69.90. They are, I can't believe it, again, $69.90. That's $20 off, and you're gonna choose here either what we're calling marigold, which is like a gorgeous, like almost a burnt orange with a flaming red inside. That's marigold, which is your quartz triplet, or the olivine, which is the green, which I'm wearing here. The earrings are $69.90. 4 flex payments, that's $17.50, your first monthly payment. We ship them out to you in the next 48 hours or receive them in the next couple of days. They have movement, they're fun, you will love these. In fact, I would get the olivine and the marigold. That's just me personally, because what gorgeous colors. And then you did the marigold with the amethyst at the top, at the brown brilliant. And let's talk about this pin pendant. It is this amazing starburst of exceptional size, so rich looking. That's also over 7.5 carats in both the olivine quartz and in the marigold in the quartz, which is impressive.
With amethyst, honey, and little touches of CCs in there. So you just get that little extra sparkle. And it's a brooch pendant.
Okay, look at that on Kate.
That
is so sharp.
Kate, that looks so amazing.
Oh, that's beautiful. Just with that, she has like a olive green, like a drab green ship dress on, real pretty. And just with that little touch of that brooch, which is also a pendant, because you'll have the veil in the back.
It just makes it look very sophisticated, very expensive.
Yes.
Very good looking, without any, without trying. It's just there. It's easy.
These
easy and special.
Earrings, I can't, at $69.90. And look, here's another great example.
It's all silver and gems. The prices are pretty mad.
These are close to 5 carats of gemstones in here. And look at the movement. See that you have? So I mean, I love the linear because it elongates, which is always flattering. The color, obviously, of natural gemstones. These are forever. They're so brilliant, and I don't typically go with the green. I mean, I usually go. I love it. I usually would go with the blues, right, or the watermelons. But these, as soon as I saw it, I said, oh no. And I'm wearing it with the showstopper, so it looks great back with the pin, obviously, and they match the Starburst design.
Too.
Me too. Okay, $20 off the earrings. The necklace, we're looking at over $20 savings for the very first time. And see what we did? We accented the pin pendant back with the natural gemstone 20-inch necklaces that are back in stock in the amethyst and in the black onyx. So we'll give you that information. Well, we have the item number for those at the bottom of the screen. I'm wearing the showstopper on that beaded gemstone necklace on the green.
The green
with the green
agates.
Chalcedony, is it, or quartz? I want to say...
It's like a green agate.
Agate, okay. So that's another one of your choices, but boy, have they been... Well, they always are. They're always a customer pick, and they sell out all the time.
So well, Lynn. They really, really do.
Alrighty, well, looks like which is going quickest here. Let me check with Adam.
I bet it's the
olivine,
green.
okay.
Yeah, I said the green,
In both the earrings and in the pendant.
And the pendant.
And slash necklace.
Yes.
Because
it's a
brooch and
brooch pendant.
The earrings.
It's like a starburst, isn't it?
It's a perfect starburst.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of something like my great-grandmother would have, you know, and I know that's a lot of, you love bringing the vintage pieces back with a new, fresh approach.
With a different color, a different way, Yeah,
because you would see this with maybe marcasite or something, right?
Yes, you would. It's
so
like
to bring natural
from the 50s
stones
or something,
yes,
do you know what I mean?
That's what
like
I'm thinking.
Like a costume, a little tailored suit and jacket.
Or like right at the, you know, on a skirt. here.
And a very smart lady would put it on. And
right here at the waist.
And they'd have a little hat on with a little veil, maybe.
Yes, yes. You know? Yeah. Now we're going. Yes. So that's what we're bringing these beautiful pieces back.
It's one of those. Laura, do you remember that movie?
Absolutely.
It's that kind of thing. It's that elegant sophistication from an old, different era. But it's the same thing. If you get the right stones, if you get the right proportion, and they design it correctly, it's going to work all over again.
All right. Well, that's a perfect transition. Now, Nikki, here's another example of having this direct relationship to be able to do a special...
to get all these opals to and match
Ethiopian opals of this quality, matched to perfection.
Yes.
Every review on this ring is a perfect 5-star, and that was at $229.90.
Yes.
So first time we're offering this at under $200 at $189.90. 4 or 5 flex pays. The good news is I still have sizes 6 through size 12. The bad news, as you can imagine, all of Nikki's pieces, because of the hand craftsmanship and the attention to detail, are extremely, extremely limited in quantity. But this is a great, let's go back. 15 years ago, 19 years ago, we didn't have access to these stones.
No, I didn't.
No, I mean, not till just not long ago.
Not that long ago.
And they're still really expensive and hard to get hold of because you've never seen an opal so explosive. Look at this. This is the one stone through all the years I've said, oh, I love opals, but you can't appreciate how beautiful they are on TV. This one you can.
Yeah, you see it. And that's it. Here's my sample. Put that on in. They're exactly the same. The way I've done, I said earlier, on my Facebook page, if you go through some of the photographs, there's me in the factory in Jaipur with a tray of my Ethiopian opals doing my selection, what I'm using and my rejection. And you'll see it, what I go through to bring you the finest color matches. Because those are 7 matched opal stones in one ring.
That's
pretty crazy, but it looks fantastic.
And look at the glow.
Yeah.
This is what every opal in the world
wishes it could be. This isn't lighting in the studio, it's just how it is. Look.
No.
Yeah.
And you'll see Kate's sample. I mean, you'll see the one on the turntable.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Every single one. That's why I would say probably out of any stone, to every person that received this ring, Nikki took the time out and gave it perfection.
Because they loved it. Yes.
For an opal.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of that?
No, I haven't actually, no.
It doesn't, especially in a cluster.
And it can be disappointing sometimes, opals, because...
They can be cloudy.
Yeah, exactly.
They can, but your Ethiopian opals are known. I mean, this is their standard. It's like an inner fire that constantly is changing from oranges to blues to greens to reds to pinks to colors that you've never experienced before.
Golden flickering, it's amazing colors.
All right, well, here we go. Because we're so limited, please jot the item number down, 464825. We are going to be scooting along. The good news, I still have 6 through 12. But the bad news is it's getting so limited. I love that Ethiopian opal. That's like a dream come true piece. I mean, it is a
dreamy ring, isn't it?
Yeah. All righty, well here, I remember we launched this. I can't believe we have any of these still available, especially at the spring price.
I just launched it this morning with Siobhan.
And it was incredibly popular. How in the world, have you ever done a solitaire and a pink chalcedony like this?
Not that size. I've done that faceted. I've done the pendant and earring in a capuchon, but I just faceted the ring.
Oh, that is amazing.
It's all about the stone shape, the size of it.
Over half the quantity has already been spoken for, but I want to say we still have 6 through 12. I'm hoping we have a chance to talk about it at $69.90.
$69.90.
It's unheard
See, that
of.
to me sounds like fashion jewelry pricing.
I can still remember, I know I'm going off on a tangent here. Yeah. But I remember being in Switzerland and we were researching
with Connie.
And we both
at Basel.
In Basel.
Yes.
And we both, well, especially Connie, but I love the pink, and Connie went towards the blue, and we said, can we get these stones? And our buyer at that time, that was over 15 years ago. She said, are you girls crazy? We can't, there's no way. They can't cut, large carat weights and get a great price. But anyway.
Penny.
Yeah, Penny. That's exactly who it was.
Penny
so
Berg.
fabulous. Yeah. 519308. So hope you can grab yours, but what? Oh, we have the other pieces too?
Oh, I love it on the rose quartz. Doesn't that look amazing?
All right, okay. The matching pieces are just about spoken for, so.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, and the earrings too? We didn't even show the earrings, Adam.
I know. Very, very limited.
All right.
Okay, Nikki, another customer pick, flawless. This is like, you want to talk about getting an A+ in school?
Thank you. I never got that.
Me neither.
I never got one. I never got one of those.
Except for talking. I can talk very well.
I was. I
There's always a problem.
My school days.
In my dream job.
I couldn't wait. I left school at 14. I left in the summer holidays. My birthday's in September. I left. I never went back. That was,
well, you're too talented. You need to go out there and expand your artistry.
Kate's looking at me, but it's the truth. Yeah, I left at 14, and I've been working ever since, and I've loved it.
Oh, yeah. Well, this was innate in you.
I remember some years ago, I was at a rather smart dinner, and these people were chatting, and they said, and they looked at me, and what university did you go to? Oh, God.
You should have said Butler.
I should have.
I think I'm sure in the States we have a Butler. I think we do.
I think
don't
there's
we?
a Butler University.
Yeah, that's where you went.
Yeah, I wish. No, I don't wish. I like getting out.
No, we needed your talent out there.
I went out in the Portobello Road into
the antique world and just went from there and flourished from there. Okay, Nikki.
Opals, garnets, rainbow moonstone in a wonderful shape and a very exotic kind of shape, and it all works with those colors together. This to me is, you know, you see India in this pendant.
You know
see
what
some Mughal temple, something kind of exotic and special, romantic and unusual.
True. It's almost like the Taj Mahal.
It is
like
one of those turrets or a minuet. There's something. It's something exotic and special.
You know, it's interesting.
It seeps through subconsciously, I think, in the design when I'm drawing and playing around with the gemstones. It works. You know,
a couple of my friends went to India not long ago, and loved every minute of it. And they wanted to buy some jewelry pieces, and they have known me for many years and have shopped. They love you, Nikki, and they said you could not touch anything. What Nikki Butler brings to our customer is beyond. I mean, extraordinary, because they wanted to get something like this. And they said it was so incredibly expensive for precious metals and natural gemstones. And, you know, you have the same thing.
And you really
we're bringing to you here in that look.
Not only we're bringing it to you here, it's gone through your QA, our quality assurance at HSN.
Point, Nikki,
So you know everything that Lynn and I are saying is verified. It's true. It has to be, because we're selling it on television. You don't have the beauty of it in your hand. The moment you get it home, you'll understand what Lynn and I are talking about. Apart from the beauty, it's that energy of something real and something that has been hand finished. And I've said this so many times, that is unfakeable.
It is.
This is the real deal, right?
It's a lost art, unfortunately, but Nikki, you continue to bring it to us in beautiful precious metals, in exotic stones.
In special stones,
This one having Ethiopian opals, the beautiful rainbow, that moonstone, nobody does better.
Quality garnets. Mozambique garnets.
What a pretty, unusual combination. You wouldn't even think it works.
You wouldn't think it. You know, if I said it out loud, which I've just said, you wouldn't think it works. When you see it in reality, it does.
And that, every review, that's what everybody said. I opened up that box and
I've also prom set this, so you get those little sparkles. Do you see that extra little sparkle? They're not bezel set. The top is bezel set, but the actual pattern in the center, you see, it's all core setting,
Oh, if you can do it today, especially with the FlexPay and their special spring prices, the Ethiopian ring and the matching pendant. Again, not exactly matchy-matchy, but you can see they work.
They totally
FlexPay is the way to go.
Yeah.
If you have a second, and I absolutely recommend you shop all Nikki Butler, hsn.com. Please read those reviews at the same time. And people, like I said, the experience from the time they opened up the package, opened up the box, could not believe their eyes. Many of you, I mean, going back to what we're talking about, knowing these are natural stones, and you go and have these pieces appraised.
Oh, yeah.
We urge you to do that.
I'd love you to do that. You'll be amazed. Because we give you the lowest appraisal prices.
Oh, you will be more than delighted, I can promise you that. So this pendant is 2 3/8 of an inch in length. It's 464-658. Are we going to our ring now? Or are we just showing this? Oh. They're just teasing me with my Claddagh rings. Okay, now, Nikki, every last one of these are going to be gone in no time. Brand new today.
I would love them to go to nice, happy homes.
There's such a special meaning.
And you don't have to be Irish to wear them.
No, you certainly
really
don't.
I mean, it's my Irish heritage, and it's that beautiful Claddagh from the 17th century design of that little fishing village outside of Galway. That's where it originated. It's loyalty, love, and friendship.
And then, of course, represent it. It's coming up.
Yeah, coming up soon.
I want to say, close to 300 have already been pre-selected. So I got to tell you, like, I've never, even just a, fashion Claddagh ring with no gemstones in Ireland is going to be more than $50. And nowhere near the size and the artistry and the workmanship that goes into even, we didn't even show the band.
No. Okay, not yet.
Call now because I want to say close to half the quantity is already gone. You just choose.
You don't want to miss your size, or your color. Yeah.
Where are we going? Every time they get onto my my Claddagh pieces, I get like, okay. Oh, here we go.
Well,
our Leo gals.
Now, Penny called up about this, saying it was her all-time favorite lion pin. I understand why. I love the way it came out, the dimensional feeling of the lion. It's, you know, it is. It's the king of the jungle, so I crowned him. I gave him the crown. I've given him a little touches of enamel, but it's those gemstones, citrine and honey going round, and then beautiful, beautiful pink quartz and African amethyst in the crown.
And
it's
this is,
special.
Penny said, people just stop her in her footsteps.
Doesn't that look cool?
Jasmine just did that. She went.
Jasmine, that looks amazing.
It looks pretty, doesn't it?
It does.
And that's that gemstone necklace that's been very, very popular. It's special,
the amethyst.
handcrafted.
Look at that.
Yeah, and I loved it next to, I had to show it next to my my Claddagh ring there too, to show off the beautiful natural stones. There's close to 4 carats in here. And Nikki, I remember we did this last time. This is just back in stock. It was a huge, please bring back Nikki Butler, the king of the jungle, right?
Yes.
Look at how, I turn to the side, look at the dimension.
Yes.
That's not easy to do, is it, when it comes to...
You've got to have a master artisan to do that. You really have to. I mean, I can draw, you can draw a lot of things. You know, basically, you can draw anything because you can just draw it. It's like, but to make something, to melt down a block of silver, to get it right, to get that detail, that dimension, so it's not like it's just flat out, to work through, to get the proportion right, to get it so that the line doesn't look silly. It still has a noble appearance and has strength and has integrity and still is jeweled.
Yes.
To get it all encompassing in one piece,
Even the weight of the piece is perfect. You know, like it's a very substantial piece, but it's just proportioned beautifully. It's multi-purpose, obviously, because you can see it's a great brooch. You have the little veil in the back, and that's going to make it be like a, you know, a little slide on the necklace. So we put it on our gemstone necklace. You could put this on a ribbon. You could put it on a cord. You could put it on, you know, we said earlier, a hat, a handbag, a winter coat, and you want to, you know, jazz it up. Okay. So here's a whole nother look. And you know, all jewelry.
And then you put it on those beads.
We're offering so far has been available with 4 monthly flex payments or 5 with your HSN charge card. You know, you're right, Nick. That just Nikki gives us a whole different look,
different feeling when it goes on the beads.
Oh, I love that. Alrighty, there's our king of the jungle. It's our best value we've offered.
She is a Leo. I think any Leo lady looking out there that loves lions, it will speak to you when you get it home. Try it. You've got 30 days. For any reason, if you don't like it, please send it back. But I think you'll get it home. You're going to love it. If that's your sign in the zodiac, if you are a Leo. You know, they're very strong characters.
I tell you.
Leo people.
And there's an empowerment. You know, we often talk about the energy of stones, but boy, is there an empowerment about this lion.
The lion is strong.
It's the strongest.
I think guys can wear this too, definitely.
You know, absolutely. That would look really rich, like on a blazer. Okay, so we had to make sure, and thank you, Penny, for all of your wonderful testimonials on this beautiful piece, and yours. I mean, it's a customer pick at $189.90, and this exact same piece appraised at over $300. So this is another perfect example. We go to 3 outside appraisers. We don't take the top, the highest appraisal. We don't take the mid. We take the lowest of those 3 outside, appraisals. So great piece. Conversation piece, one of a kind, just specifically. Reorder is not something you're going to hear very often from Nikki Butler.
I don't actually like doing reorders, I have to be honest, and I'm always going on doing newer things, and also getting the stones, because it has to be exact. That's what a reorder is. It's got to be exactly like the original.
That's a beautiful
close-up. That's a great shot. You see that pink?
Isn't that just something?
African
great piece. Okay, Nikki,
honey,
can we
citrine, black enamel.
Show everybody my showstopper, maybe on my necklace?
Let's do it.
Okay, you know, I've been saying this for years and years. Every show, I do allow myself to get one of our masterpieces from Nikki Butler. Well, Nikki, boy, have you outdone yourself here. And, you know, we, of course, have Easter coming up. Spring is here. Nikki has never designed a cross pendant featuring all these beautiful colors, first off, this artistry work in the metal, and then in a floral design, so feminine, just like it's gonna burst or kind of bloom into life, you know, it just with all those beautiful shades. So that's my showstopper. Excited to tell you more about that. That's gonna be coming up. We're gonna check in with Callie because we have a special going on all month with jewelry. Here's more.
Celebrate all things dazzling and sparkling with HSN. Enjoy 4 or more FlexPay on jewelry all month. It's a great time to complement your spring wardrobe with a new favorite piece. We've got new designs by your favorite brands, including Designer Gallery and Sevilla Silver, and we launched new jewelry designers like Stephanie Cantus. March is the month to shine, only at HSN. Shop jewelry at hsn.com.
I'm Tori Johnson, and I'm the Deal Hunter. Deal Hunter brings a range of products, beauty, jewelry, home, limited quantity, limited products at unbeatable prices.
Wait until you see the deal that we've brought exclusively to you.
Deal Hunter is a great opportunity for me to introduce the HSN viewers to a whole new line of products. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss these deals. Watch me on Deal Hunter.
Positive lifestyle to me means believing in yourself. Always believing in I can versus I can't.
Oh, here we go. So good.
And always looking at improving yourself.
You can do it.
Trying to do the best you can at everything. It's about what you eat, how you sleep, adding exercise to your life. It all ties in. Just remember, you can do it!
DG2 is comfort, stretch, style. That Bootcut Classic was the first jean I designed. The Super Stretch is a technological revolution. I love the Ponte jean. It makes you look so thin. That comfort waist is going to overtake the world of denim. Once you have that perfect fitting jean, wait and see how life-changing it is.
So thrilled because famed jewelry designer Nikki Butler is here with his exclusive jewelry collection, and hope you're having a great evening. And we are just delighted because one of the things that we love most from Nikki's collection is his Art Deco pieces. And boy, do we have a winner here. Boy, you know, we were talking about this ensemble earlier, and you can't even put a price tag on these pieces. And anytime we do something in Art Deco, especially in the green chalcedony of this quality, I can't believe the clarity of these gorgeous stones.
Fantastic. First of all, it's a very striking piece of jewelry. It's my take. It's my take on a 1925 piece of jewelry. It's very deco inspired. It's something you've heard me say this so many times. I've always loved deco. From the moment I started buying and selling jewelry, I always liked deco, and I was very attracted. It's all about scale, proportion, nothing fussy. It's just strong. And the fascinating thing about deco, I mean, it came out in 1925, the exhibition in Paris, the Art Decorative Fair in Paris. 1925, we're 2017. It's so pertinent.
Great.
People still love deco. It never, ever went away. And you know why? Because it's all about amazing scale. It's about amazing proportion. It's the same with a Georgian house or one of those Roman temples, those columns. If the proportion is right, if the scale is right, it's going to stay right. That's the essence of deco.
But not a lot of things do sustain the test of time like that.
Not really, but I think 1925 jewelry, when it's done superbly, absolutely is dead right. Same with this. 32 carats of gemstones in this bracelet. I didn't bring a lot in. It's amazing.
32 carats of green chalcedony.
Look at the hinge. Look at that.
Everything. I want to show the flexibility.
It's so strong.
Alrighty, unfortunately, this is another one of those ensembles that it's brand new. Because of the workmanship and the quality of the stones, we were only able to bring in, I want to say, maybe 50 of the bracelets if we're lucky. The bracelet is 7 1/4 inches in length. It appraised at $580. It was brought in. We bought it at $319.90 to offer it. It's $289.90 with 4 or 5 monthly flex payments. So that'll be
invisible clasp?
$72. I can't see it. That's why I was going to try to show it. So even down to the workmanship of the clasp.
I know. I've got to find it again.
It's hard to come. That's a sign of true, beautifully made jewelry, though, right?
I'm not playing around here. I need my spec. Oh, here it is.
Then the ring and the earrings are also at a special spring event price. So let me show. It's a push slot. I wanted to show this. This is when you know. That tactile, flexible feeling of something so great, so well made. That's superb. Absolutely beautiful. How many carat weights again on the bracelet?
32 carats.
32 carats.
It's actually just slightly over 32 carats. 32 carats.
Where do you get this chalcedony? I mean, I just
love it. I stock up when I get it.
Okay, because it's premium. I mean, this is when we say you look for triple quality stones.
Yeah, because I don't get bored with it. I love it.
And then the earrings are over 8 carats of chalcedony. The ring is 7.4 carats.
What a great ring that is.
The ring is just a masterpiece. And
anybody who loves deco, in this ensemble, in the green, it's so strong, so striking.
It looks like emerald. I would think because they could use emeralds back maybe in, you know, the 1920s.
Absolutely, Van Cleef, they all had that wonderful, but look at it. That's with green topaz and green onyx. Look at that.
And then the ring.
The ring is great.
It's only $89.90. For genuine chalcedony, hand finished, 6 through size 12.
Anybody who loves my deco jewelry,
you need to be in,
because
really. These are getting limited. And then the earrings are $89.90.
These gas too. Look at
They're just beautiful. 4 flex pays. So the ring would be $22.50.
The earring has a peridot green quartz and the green chalcedony.
So $22.50 to get the earrings home, your first monthly payment, and we'll receive that next couple of days. Same thing with the matching earrings. And then this, if you can do the bracelet. How many of the bracelets now, Adam, are currently available? I know they are limited to begin with. It's 7 1/4 inches.
How many bracelets
I'll update
left?
you. 4 flex pays or 5. Now I have fewer than 20 bracelets. You wait for the Art Decos. Because we've done similar looks in black onyx.
I've always liked the black, the cornelian, the blue, the chocolate. I just like deco. But this bracelet, this is a winner.
This is just dynamite. It is absolutely, I can't say enough except jump on in. You have an amazing ensemble if you can do it.
There's 20 left, so it's going to go. Jump on now. You've always got your 30 days. If for any reason you don't like it, send it back. But don't miss out.
Oh, don't.
Because it's such a great bracelet to work back to the earrings or the ring. You've got to get one or the other.
I agree.
Honestly, look at those earrings.
And please, after you place your order, I know we've had a very, very busy hour and a half with Nikki Butler. We want to hear from you. Nikki Butler has been designing exclusive designs for us at HSN for 19 years.
In September, it's 19 years.
I mean, that's just fantastic. And you and me have been a huge fan for all that time and known each other from day one.
Day one. Lynn actually is very instrumental in me actually being here. It's the truth.
From now, we're 19 years ago, but we're going to jump right into our showstopper.
Okay.
Take a look.
Right.
You know, we always say hard to reinvent the wheel, but Nikki Butler designs crosses, and we had a great testimonial earlier. I'll give you, of course, my testimonial, but go on hsn.com, look at all the beautiful crosses that Nikki has brought to us in the past. Please read the reviews. These are true works of art, and never a better time. I mean, whether you're thinking right now, okay, I know Easter's around the corner. There's so many special events and graduations and confirmations and first Holy Communions and just special, you know.
Just lovely. And just to have
that time of the year. To show and celebrate your faith. But here's what we are offering for everybody. We have either the pink multi, which we're showing here on the Rose Court gemstone necklace, or we have the green multi, which I have been wearing and now is getting very, very, very limited. Nikki, at $139.90. That is an extraordinary value. Multi-gemstones, some fancy cut, some marquise, some round, beautiful mix of stones, which we're going to talk to. Everything, every gemstone handset.
Oh, every bezel, everything.
Look at the flower in the middle.
And it's almost abstract. You see that little, if you look at the center, that's the one with the citrine center, and then you look around the petals, and then those marquee shapes going down, almost like the vine leaf going down. So it's like an abstract flower. You don't see it straight away, but you see there is that flower
That's what
shape.
I love most about it.
Yeah, you kind of discover it as a secret flower within your cross. Yeah. Do you see that? Look. And just
perfectly.
the shape of the petals going down and the little vines in silver.
And please understand, this is a great close-up where you're seeing the marquise and the round cut stones, and you're seeing the multi-stones, how perfectly matched they are to one another. And it works. I mean, to do all these colors. So let's just start, for instance, in the green multi, the stones that we have highlighted in here, which are so beautiful.
I'm going to read them out to you.
And we have this, that metalwork. Here's a great close-up right now. If you look right here, Nikki, we have the pearls.
Oh, you see it so well with the aqua quartz in the marquise, the green marquise, peridot, amethyst, freshwater cultured pearls. So there's a softness with the blues and the pearl and the green topaz.
I've never seen quite.
It's fascinating because Lynn's got so many of my crosses anyway. But I know it's an odd thing to say. I always love bringing you crosses, and when I sit down and do, I love it. It's my old background. I mean, I have to, it's my sister Mary. She used to take me off to the Holy Ghost Church in Nightingale Square in Wandsworth Common, South London. That's where I grew up as a child. And I went back to the church recently. It was so small then.
Oh, but it probably seemed huge, right?
It seemed so huge going around the station to the cross and all of that. But wow.
How special.
It was very special, but it still had that lovely smell, the incense, the wooden floors.
Immediately walking in.
Those beautiful stained glass windows, the comfort level.
And with Ash Wednesday just yesterday, I mean, it's such a spiritual time in the Christian religion right now. So
Easter's coming.
It's here. It'll be here before you know it. And as beautiful gifts to give, it's been one of my favorites of precious jewelry, heirloom jewelry to give to family members that I love and friends that I love, because I know their experience. And yes, you can go and find little sterling crosses. You can find gold crosses. You can find, it's the #1 motif in the world. You will not find anything.
Really like this, these jewel crosses that I want to, and I really want to bring you across 1 or 2 crosses special every visit. That's my goal, and I've always tried to do it. And I think this cross is right in that category of something very special. It's kind of like almost like an abstract petal going around the flower center.
I said it's like it's blooming. Like I just feel like it's coming to. Yes, that's the word. Like with the metal work that you did. So if you want what they're calling the green, right? The green multi.
I put it on the
I have fewer than 80.
That's the one
now
Lynn's
60.
Wearing. How many? 60?
Yes,
wow.
they will all go at $139.90, at $20 off. This is another one I recommend. You get it at home and have it appraised, have it looked at. It's about 2 9/16 of an inch in length. I love the scale on this one too, Nikki.
It's an easy scale.
And I love what you're doing. You're feeling those energy. This is what you always see if we're off camera. Isn't it true, Nikki? We're always going like this.
You rub it. It's there.
It's the power of the stones.
For me, you see, I do my samples in Jaipur. I see them again here. So for me, and then I'm seeing it on Lovely Kate, Lovely Lynn. It's all different for me again. I'm holding this up on guys in Jaipur.
Those creations.
Very different. Here, seeing it with you.
And that's the best part about it.
It really is.
That you have these hand-selected pieces.
You feel that. You feel something special.
It is special. And it says something about you.
On the
that rose quartz is beautiful. That's what we're calling your pink multicolor. Did we talk about the stones in there?
No, let's talk about that. The pink. I've got the rhodolites. I've got the lovely pink. I've got a citrine center. I've got
honey.
No. Oh, I have got honey. Yes, down the side. I saw that citrine and honey and pinks.
Look at the flower work.
Amethyst.
The beads. It's like vines. You said it.
You see it. You see it. The abstract just coming down.
Okay, green, last call. If you want the green multi, it's going to be gone in a matter of minutes. And here's, I just want to say, as we're about 30 minutes remaining for the final show for this visit with Nikki. Yes, here's what I want to tell you.
Just a one-day special,
With FlexPay, here's how it works. All throughout March, we have amazing specials going on. Check out all our jewelry on hsn.com, where we're featuring 4 FlexPays.
That's a great shot.
But here's the thing. You shop any major credit card or debit card or PayPal, your first monthly payment is going to be $34.98 with your shipping and handling. But that doesn't mean you're waiting.
No, you get
until, 4 months until we ship this to you. We ship this out to you, and probably by tomorrow. You're going to have it at your home in the next couple of days. And then from there, it's the whole experience. It's opening up your package. It's seeing your very first Nikki Butler piece, or adding, your multi-piece to your collection. You know already what to expect. Then you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Nowhere else do you have those options.
You couldn't run a business
no questions,
like that.
You couldn't.
You really
you'd
could.
go bankrupt.
I've had retail stores. It's like somebody coming into the store and saying, okay, I really like this. Can I have it now, but pay like a fourth? And then take me, that's the beauty of HSN.
Yeah.
It really is.
And that, knowing our reputation and knowing we've been the longest running, first ever electronic retailer, and our fabulous connections around the world, our buyers.
Bill Green, I met with Bill today, and
one of my favorite all-time people in the world.
Well, he's such a guy. And he said Bill said something very interesting. He said, Nikki, I always think of HSN as the very first reality show. And when you think, because it's real and it's
true,
live, and
people still don't believe we're live like 24 hours.
And he's absolutely right. Yeah.
They're like, believe me, we are. Yes, we are.
We are right. Yeah. You'll hear something crash.
Yeah. You'll hear us sneeze.
Sure, totally. I know.
The reality of what we do.
Of live television.
But you know what is not the reality, and this is what I love to talk about in all my years, here as a host as well. I mean, knowing. We get so spoiled, and I think sometimes we just, even myself, I get caught up, and I look at something like this, and I'm like, okay, wait, these are fancy cut stones, they're hand set, it's precious metals, we are looking at, over 4 carats of natural gemstones. This is not the norm. No, $265 for a piece like this, if you could even find something like this, is not the norm.
And you can't. I go into these stores, I walk around, I look at it. Some of those prices are crazy.
I look at it and I think,
how can they get away with it? Well, they're not getting away with that. Actually, all those big stores are going out. They are. Shame as it is, but
well, and especially jewelry, right, Nikki? Because there is such a huge markup on jewelry pieces.
Greedy.
Like hundreds of percent. So that's not our goal here, and that is why we have sustained, our jewelry being the #1 colored gemstone importer, HSN, for all of these years, and working with tremendous designers, like Nikki Butler. And
well, I do want to bring you unique and special every time,
and you do.
You cannot see this anywhere else. This is exclusive to HSN. That was a wonderful shot right there.
It was a beautiful shot. I want to get an update though, because I know well over half the oh boy, I have fewer than with everyone in the ordering process, maybe 50 remaining.
On both ways?
I want to see, do we still have green? We have 18.
18.
Okay. If you're in the ordering process for the green, you got it.
This is the first time ever.
Ever.
5 minutes ago, first time ever, you've got 18 left.
That's it.
For the whole of America. For the whole of the world when you get in that context.
And then you're getting our one-of-a-kind piece.
Anywhere else.
Yes.
Don't miss out, ladies. Easter's coming. Enjoy the celebration. I love the green one on St. Paddy's Day too.
Me too.
I love it.
Of course. It's my favorite time of the year.
I know, it's fun, isn't it?
My favorite time of the year.
It is a laugh. Did you have a laugh at school?
Oh, are you kidding?
So
yes.
mad,
Still to this day, though. I mean, I just love St. Paddy's Day. It's just happy. Whether you're Irish or not, it doesn't matter.
It's fun.
But anyway, here we go. Showstopper, brand new. It's the abstract floral design that truly looks like it's blooming
Yes.
It looks real. It has movement. It has richness. It's just the color intensity, the mix, the specialty of the piece is a one of a kind. I just can't wait for you to see it. You can hear the excitement in my voice.
When you get it, I mean, it looks
you'll
great,
understand.
and we're giving you wonderful shots. The reality is when you open that box and when you see it and when you feel it and you rub your thumb over those gemstones and you feel that energy and you see the colors and the exuberance of the colors, you're going to love it.
Alrighty.
And that's how jewelry should be. You should love it. Love your cross.
If you're in the ordering process, congratulations. It's on its way to selling out, so please don't hang up or continue to shop hsn.com. We'll make sure, hopefully, yours is there. But you know what I would do? If your first choice sold out, I would put my name on wait list. The green is just about, so, and I'm gonna have to, they're gonna tell me to take this off, and then but that's okay, because you know what I'm gonna put on. Do you know what I'm gonna put on?
No, I don't.
Remember when the new one, part of the Celtic collection?
No,
the green.
Oh, yes, sorry.
I told Nikki, I said between this showstopper and, okay, all of our other pieces. Yes. Anyway, here is another just beautiful masterpiece in a medallion look, brand new. This kind of goes back to what we were saying before, like a piece from the 1950s.
Well, no, this is to me much, much more ancient, actually. And I have to tell you a story here.
Please
do you know where this originated from for me? The British Museum. Because they worked with me. I did an incredible collection of jewelry in Egyptian style for them. And then they had a Celtic exhibition. And I did some special things for them. And they took me around. There was a shield. It's called the Battersea Shield. That it was a Celtic shield found in the River Thames, centuries old. And they have it in the museum. They have.
So is it in the round shape?
Well, it's a round shape. And so that was my inspiration to bring this to you here. When I was doing my other Celtics with the clothes, I thought, you know, that beautiful shield in the British Museum, it's exactly, well, it is, it's a Celtic design. It's all, you know, it's just the ancient magic of those Celtic knots and scrolls of the infinity knots. It's
forever.
So old.
Yes.
Infinity, yeah, it just carries on.
And look at, okay, here's a great close-up one, so you can see the infinity knots in all this precious metal. You're choosing amethyst multi, or we have the green chalcedony. Already the green chalcedony has been extraordinarily popular. It's extremely limited. That's striking.
Green with topaz.
That is striking.
Yeah, it is.
This metal
it's strong,
work.
Isn't it?
How did, I mean, the manipulation.
It's just doing it very, very well. I do have amazing artisans that we've all worked together and trained up. The green is green onyx and green topaz, and little touches of African amethyst in there.
And that's 3 carats in the green, and about 4 carats in the amethyst.
And then I've done the amethyst with the honey. And rhodo.
Look at around each one of the gems. It's not, you know, that's a masterpiece.
This is a brooch pendant.
It's a British pendant?
No, brooch and a pendant.
Oh, brooch and a pendant. You said a British pendant. I was like, well, it could be, right? Because that was where the inspiration originally.
Well, no, I think it was the Celts attacking.
Well, of course, the Celts,
the big old shield coming in.
Yes. But look at how that translates history in jewelry.
Yes.
I know you're always fascinated
by that. It's magic and the myth of Ireland, and it's ancient symbols that are hundreds and hundreds of years old. The Celtic knots. I said, you know, the Book of Kells in Dublin's Trinity College in Dublin, illustrated by the monks. And you look at some of those manuscript pages and the way the intricate designs, but it's all that Celtic design.
So it's that knot.
It's the knot. It's
infinity.
It's the infinity trinity. And they say, you know, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Certainly. Absolutely.
Yeah, it gets back to that again, Christianity.
And going back, how many, I mean, my goodness.
And how, you know, when the Romans were starting to be convert to, you know, Christianity and all that, you know.
History.
Yeah, it is
and
history.
We're bringing it to you from Nikki's private collection. Very exclusive. Anything in the Celtic line, only once a year.
Yes.
This is, we have about 20 minutes remaining, and we're going to be dedicating, you know, I didn't get a chance to do it, I don't believe with you last year, but the year before was the first time Nikki curated a collection.
Lynn,
and every single Celtic piece sold out. And the same thing's going to happen here tonight. And I'm just so delighted for you, because these are not pieces that you're just going to wear, you know, for St. Patty's Day.
Because
These
the
are
thing
forever.
Getting back to that thing, when the inspiration is something very antique and very ancient, and that magical kind of dimension is there, again, it transcends fads and fashions. Because it's that Celtic look. You can go back to the old Roman villas and look at the tile floors. Right. And that is a Celtic design.
Sure.
It's all throughout Europe.
And then the gemstone combination from India, I'm sure, you know,
all
obviously.
Those colors and the vibrations of India and those stones. So it all marries up to something very unique and something very, very special.
Alrighty, 533-468 is the item number. Now, the green did sell out in our showstopper. I want to remind you, there are just a handful of the pink multi if you're able to do it. We won't repeat this again. How appropriate. Just talk about rebirth and special time of the year, holy time of the year, and really celebrating spring in these beautiful colors. Just perfection. I love it back with the rose quartz necklace.
Yes.
It's $139.90.
And that's it with the amethyst. So it looks different with the Yami.
Look.
Like, you see, same cross, different beads.
Sure does,
feeling.
Nikki.
Yeah.
We'll give you the information for our gemstone necklaces, and of course you can shop hsn.com under Nikki Butler. I wish we had time to show you every single piece that's there, but read those reviews, and we have there's one of our
website,
Celtic pieces that are still to come.
And I'd love you to follow me on Facebook too.
Right.
Post things.
And that's Nikki Butler?
Yes, Nikki Butler.
Under
I had to
Facebook?
think for a minute. Yes, Nikki, you put in Nikki Butler profiles and then you troll down and
you're good to go.
Yes.
Alrighty, we're back with more, but it's Gotta Watch Thursdays. Here's Amy and Colleen.
Join me, Amy Morrison, and join me, Colleen Lopez, for Gotta Watch Thursdays! Gotta Watch Thursdays is back tonight. Join me, Amy Morrison, at 7 p.m. for the Beauty Report. The theme is Red Carpet Rewind. Let's get a fresh and flawless look with Smashbox exclusive Be Legendary and Instamat set. And recharge your skin from head to toe with Dermabrush Ultimate Cleansing System, which is exclusive to us. Plus, get that uplifted eye look with Contours RX. Then stay with Colleen Lopez on the list at 9 p.m. She's got the must-have fashion items on your spring checklist. Style expert Hal Rubenstein takes you through what's new this season. Rhonda Shear is back with a colorful lace overlay bra pack. And Colleen's got a boat neck tee that has plenty of fun colors for spring. Don't forget, all items on the list and Beauty Report are on special pricing. Spring is in the air, and Gotta Watch Thursdays is starting at 7 p.m.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Is what we're going to say.
Yes, Erin Go Bragg. Yes.
This is
Ireland forever. There we go.
Our little tribute to our Irish heritage that only we do once a year.
I said that and it popped out my ear.
Because we had so much enthusiasm. Well, we are delighted that you were with us, and we're going to just jump right into it because Nikki, oh, Nikki. We have your Claddagh design in our stud earrings in your #1 top-selling gemstone choices. Yes. You bet. Under not only the earrings, it's $39.90, but we have it available for you in your choice of your beautiful. Look at that rainbow moonstone.
Oh, it just glows. It's just there.
Look at this together.
Away.
Are you kidding? Look, and they're $39.90. Get out of town.
Those earrings are $39.90. Yeah.
Sterling silver, your crown of loyalty, your hands of friendship, and of course the heart of love.
Yeah.
It's what better symbol?
Friendship, loyalty, and love.
I mean, that could be best friends, your children, your, you know, your mate, your partner in life. I mean, whomever it may be. It's such a beautiful saying, and it's such a special meaning. So we have the rainbow moonstone.
That's why since the 17th century it's still around, because it's loyalty, love, and friendship.
And then we have the sunset quartz or the fabulous Labradorite, which I've been wearing the Claddagh Labradorite ring.
Yes, you have.
All throughout the show. I'm not taking this off. This was going to be my other little special Nikki Butler purchase to me. And I'm going to be honest with you, Nikki, we talked about this last time.
Yes.
For those of you who've ever maybe traveled to Ireland or you know, are of Irish descent and you love these, you know, beautiful Irish pieces, they're a fortune. They're an absolute...
It's fascinating.
In Galway, I've been to Galway many times, and I bought a little tiny, this is before I started here.
The village of Clodagh is very, on the outskirts, it's very close to Galway.
It's very, it's like right there.
It's a fishing
but it was a little 10-karat gold ring.
Yeah.
I paid like...
a lot of money.
Oh, 3 times the price of the ring that we're offering with no gemstone. And I, you know, I love it, still have it, but what you're able to do in these earrings and this ring in precious metals, it's really remarkable. These would easily be anywhere from $70 on up. And that's very conservative for earrings that you're getting to.
How much are these?
They're $39.90. I can't stress that enough, how crazy that is.
And that is a 9mm, you know, you got 2, you know, because it's a pair of earrings, 9mm stones.
Normally it's twice as much.
Gemstone. It should be, but it's
not.
Well,
usually they are, though, in most earrings, and when you get into the custom, you know, shapes like we're showing you. So here, for instance, is the Labradorite. If you can do it, get the Labradorite in the ring, or the Rainbow Moonstone, or the beautiful Sunset, either one, whatever you decide, please think about. With FlexPay, I mean, it's $9.98 to get those earrings at home. Sunset is most limited. How about that? Well, they look, I mean, like the most exotic, rare, just kind of a specialty stone.
Unusual color. I love the color.
How did you come up with that?
Well, I was dyeing stones. I mean, to get the color right, that's an exclusive stone from me. I created that color.
So look under the enhancements on .com too, because you'll learn a lot about stone enhancements and what we're able to do, and not, you know, traditional colors. And oh my goodness.
Doesn't it look rich? It's like a cognac.
If you don't get that color, and that with your coloring, with your hair.
Kate, do you have Irish blood? You must have some Irish there. Huh?
She's like,
how much Irish are you, Kate? Come tell us. A lot.
She's not sure. But she has those features for sure.
I was watching, I talked about it earlier, I watched that film. It's called The Quiet Man, John Ford's 1952 film. John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara. John Wayne goes back to Ireland. He's an Irish-American, and he decides to go back to Ireland and buy the old farm. And walking through the fields, of course, is Maureen O'Hara with the sheep, and he falls madly in love. But it's all set in Ireland, and you go into one of the churches, and you see the Celtic cross as you walk in. It's right. That's what Ireland is like now. It's the most glorious country. I mean, it really is.
Oh, it's, and when they say green, I've never seen green.
It sounds corny. You don't.
Like in my life.
That film is like postcards, and that's what it's really like. And the children do look like Kate, with red hair and pale skin and all those Celts. It's true, and they're so friendly.
It's true.
Whilst the way out of Dublin, I was driving. I went with my friend Kate Power, Catherine Power. We got so lost in Dublin. We were driving around. Because everybody told us a different way to go. Oh, you'll be taking this and you'll be taking that.
And they're so lovely. They'll pick you up on the side of the street and take you where you want to go.
Oh, I've just had Alex, my Irish friend, staying with me from London. I mean, we've had a laugh. She's an amazing cook. She made lovely dinners. We did some dinners and lots of friends came over.
How fun.
Anyway, but Ireland and this Celtic collection, you're going to love it.
Well, hundreds of these have been pre-selected. Let's see, where are we most limited? I want to show you the backing on these too. You get the disc backs, so with the sterling post, so they're perfect. You have sensitive ears. They're a great size. They're fancy cut again. I mean, the heart shape is in the gemstone, the crown of loyalty, the hands of friendship. There's not a better, more special meaning in jewelry. So we're going to go directly on to the matching ring.
Oh, I love my Clodagh ring.
Did you preview this earlier? Because
I was on with Siobhan this morning.
I got to tell you.
Yes.
This is remarkable. The craftsmanship, this is one of the prettiest Claddagh rings I've ever seen. And the stones that you chose, Nikki, are just perfection.
Right. I always wanted to bring you the rainbow. Then I did my Labradorite, and then I put in the Sunset. So I've given you 3 choices. That's a 11mm heart shape of that ring. But it encompasses everything that you want. You want love, you want friendship, and you want loyalty. It's all there.
In every relationship.
Wouldn't that be great if every relationship was love, friendship, and loyalty? And that's why the Clodagh has lasted since the 17th century. This is my take on a Clodagh. I didn't design the Clodagh, but it's my take on how the Clodagh ring should look.
Even
using these gemstones.
Down on the shank.
I did a little Celtic bracelet.
Yes, you did totally. The knot. You did the Celtic knot.
I did it right there.
Right coming down. Okay, right now, I'm going to keep you updated on availability right at this point. 6 through size 12. You're simply choosing Moonstone Labradorite, or that just dreamy sunset color. Moonstone right now is most limited. This is $54.90.
Yeah.
No, I mean, just plain silver. It would be phenomenal. And we're looking at a good size stone here. This is a heart fancy shape.
That's an 11mm heart-shaped rainbow moonstone of the finest
fancy
coral.
cut. You don't find heart shape just in regular everyday stones.
Look at the glow of that.
It's
the quality is superb. I'm saying myself because it's the truth. That's why I'm there for 3 months a year doing the stone selection, getting it right for you, not compromising that quality. It's the Clodagh ring. It's it's the magic of Ireland and the Celtic mystery of something that just works.
And you know, in many cultures here as well, the Clodagh is used as a wedding ring.
Yes.
So if
going in, you're taken. Going out, you're available.
Right. So if I put the point of the heart
Jasmine
outwards,
she's not available anymore. She's off the market.
So the heart, pointing outwards means my heart is open. So here I am now. For a wedding ring, what you would do is you would put the heart,
my heart is taken.
Pointing inwards towards your heart, okay, which means my heart is taken. So it's also been used from tradition. I have to show this cuff bracelet, by the way.
I better put my heart ring on with it pointing out.
Okay, so there you go.
Available.
Nikki's available. Well, you better watch out because Facebook's going to be going crazy.
I'm available.
Not me anymore, but boy, I was for a long, long time, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
Now, I believe...
No, I'll settle for friendship and loyalty.
That's
How about
fine.
that? Yeah.
Better than anything.
Totally.
But the whole meaning, the whole purpose, the beauty, the fact that it's nowhere else, this amazing HSN value that we're able to bring to you is just so extraordinary. And the fact that it's basically $13.73.
Say that again slowly.
$13.73 to get this at home with your shipping and handling. So however you look at it, it's going to be about $20 with everything.
Sure.
And you'll have this in the next couple of days.
Ring.
In precious metal and genuine gemstone, fancy cut.
That has a wonderful meaning to it.
Okay, and then this is still I know I'm all over the place, but this is the most magical Celtic pendant.
This cross is gorgeous.
Anyway, they're all. I'm all over the place because we only have 5 minutes remaining. But yes, we also have that gorgeous cross. Deep breath. Okay, clock is up on the, counter's up on the screen. Over 500 have been spoken for. Are we in warning of selling out of any which one? I know Rainbow Moonstone, which is a signature stone, limited right across the board. Okay, in all sizes. Labradorite, which is that intense
look at that color.
Blue and turquoise and green
and little flecks of gold in there. It's an amazing mystical color. Then I've got the sunset. Beautiful, rich. Looks so expensive, like a warm cognac or something, isn't it? Perfect. It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
And the matching...
What's Kate laughing at?
The cuff bracelet here, we have that item number at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Do we still have those available?
And I only have it in sunset.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. I have 35. That is glorious.
And that
also,
is it.
all Celtic
35
knots.
left of the bracelet.
Oh, that is...
You're going to wear this ring. Anybody who's bought this ring, I'd love to hear back from you because I just know you're going to totally love it. And you're going to be wearing this for years. And you're going to have lots of memories of when you put it on, where you've been, how you wear it, the compliments you're going to get, the joy and happiness this ring gives you. And again, I just have to emphasize what it symbolizes. Love, friendship and loyalty. It doesn't get better than that. That's what we'd all like to have. Really.
It is. It's really that would be, the perfection of life. With every relationship, with your children, with your partner, with your best friends, with your employers,
with everybody you work with, the people you come in contact with. Yeah, to get those three, you hit the jackpot. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to show you. We have about a minute remaining. Hundreds of you in the ordering process. If you missed out on your size at this point, because we're selling out of many choices and sizes, so we have that Sunset, Rainbow Moonstone, or the Labradorite, absolutely ask about wait list.
Yes.
Because that way you'll secure the special spring price.
Please don't miss out on this. The pricing is, again, $54.90. I mean, the price is crazy.
I have to give everybody two because...
Please do. Yeah.
This pendant...
We haven't even talked about it yet.
We did something similar, okay?
Well, this is a
2 years
cross,
ago.
Actually. Yeah. I've never done these colors before.
Is this just the most beautiful? I've never.
I don't know if you can see. Those are the hands, the heart, and the little crown above the heart. You see, so
and the cross.
In the Celtic cross. You could almost wear this back to front. Look at that.
You certainly could. Look at the finishing. Let me show it easier in that.
Flip it over. Look, you could almost wear it back
finished.
to front. That Celtic
hand
cross.
finished.
If you see that film, The Quiet Man, Maureen O'Hara and John Wayne, I'm sorry to keep going on about it, but I saw it. They walk in, and there's the cross right there, the old Celtic from the 18th century or something. It looked amazing. I thought, oh.
I've never seen anything quite like that. I really, for the Irish, the cross, the beautiful knot, the meaning.
Has a lot of meaning for me.
Surely it does. And it's in two colors as well, in the green chalcedony, which I'm wearing.
It's a celebration of the Christianity faith, too.
Certainly.
It really
in
is.
The amethyst multi, and it's $129.90.
I love it in the watermelon.
It's brand new. It's available with 4 or 5 flex pays. It's 1 3/8 of an inch in the length. I mean, or actually even longer than that, pardon me. It's just, that's your heritage right there.
It is my heritage.
And mine, and that's, you know.
a lot of ladies out there, you're going to love this.
Isn't that? And back, please ask too about the gemstone beaded necklaces.
It's the longevity, the journey you're going to go with these pieces of jewelry. It's what I always say, it's not fads, it's not fashion. This is a real thing. It's my Celtic collection that you're going to love.
I can't thank you enough. What a fun, amazing 2 hours. Please check out
Erin Go Bragg, 17th of March, wear your green, and have a lot of fun.
I want to mention, too, many of you are asking about the necklace that I'm wearing. We do have them back in stock. They're all adjustable, and they're available at $39.90. They're always a custom.